Hey, it's Aaron, a pop culture news freak here, aka MannyTendoWolverine. You guys, the rest of Trails towards his channel on my Twitter, Instagram, of course, link to all my links just in case it's gonna get shut down, and terminated, or shadow banned, any of that amazing, crazy stuff, and good stuff too. Anyways, I know it's about 2-3 days old. I still had to put my 2 cents in one. This one's from like a new one, the Nerd Stash. They have credit cards due for them. I haven't read for them in like probably a year, more or less. Playing Overwatch was in the background, obviously. And I remember hearing about this dude way back in 2016 when iDubbbz and Leafy's here and a bunch of other old school dudes. I guess Keemstar started getting real famous and shit on YouTube at that time. Started getting a shitload of clout at that time. But this guy, freaking CoreyXkenshin, man, my guy. I've never really talked about this dude on my channel. It's the first time I'm ever talking about this dude on the channel. Say he may or may not delete his YouTube channel, and I just found out later on it ended up being a prank. I had a feeling he's totally gonna end up trolling his freaking peeps like that. He's not even that old compared to me. He's a little bit young. He's like gonna be 29. So wow, it's crazy. Anyways, congrats to his early birthday. But anyways, links to description box down below, card type on the side. So mainly Overwatch news. So it says Overwatch 2 microtransaction. A change in the futures comes from Julio Lapine. This one's from today. So yeah, let's jump into this thing. So it says in the past, way back in time, microtransactions were something that we shouldn't or didn't hear about. We just fired up a game and enjoyed all of its content. Yes, I agree with that 100%. No need to unlock anything but paying. But nowadays, almost all games have them. Overwatch is by no means an exception. Overwatch 2 microtransactions have been a hot topic for some weeks now, given how the game is now a free-to-play. Game is now free to play. The company still needs to make some cash from it. As you could say that the game doesn't have the friendliest prices when it comes to unlocking things, yet it would seem that Activision Blizzard is already asking players about their thoughts on the Overwatch 2 Battle Pass on microtransactions. Players are getting surveys asking their opinion of Overwatch 2 microtransactions, and from what I heard, they said the DLCs and the skins for them, it looked like crap. For me, it looked alright. I think I forget her name. It looks like the chick from last year, the year before, like 2 years ago. I forgot what the name was. I know it was going to be for the PS4, PS5. Something, and not Ori and the Blind Forest, but it was something like that. I'll leave the link down below if I remember it. I think it was something of the Kina and the something spirits. Kina and the Four Spirits. I don't know. But, yeah. This one chick Karika looks a lot like her. It looks like she got fused with Diva and I guess not Diva and Mercy. Yeah, Diva and Mercy at the same time, yeah. But let's continue on. So it says, whenever we get an email containing a survey from the game, it is safe to say that it might be the first step into changing things. People haven't been too happy when it comes to Overwatch 2 Battle Pass, and it seems like the small amount of experiences they get per match. Finishing the battles takes a lot of time unless you brought a premium one. And other things is that Overwatch 2 microtransactions we've already seen. Yeah, so once again, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. This is really, really messed up, honestly. You're gonna have people pay way more extra overpriced stuff for DLC skins or more microtransaction bullshit. And probably gonna start doing NFT stuff too. But yeah, anyways, let's move on. So it says Overwatch 2 patches are already getting slower per fans. This other one over here comes from Amir Oganzo. If I'm saying it right, Ogandozan. So yeah, let's move on. Yeah. It says Overwatch 2 released a few weeks ago, but the patches are already getting slow. We consider that there are still changes that need to change in the game. It's annoying to see lazy updates. First updates were mostly nerfing the characters thanks to the bug fixing marathon and the open lane processes. The number of updates released for the game release is inadequate. But the Overwatch 2 fan base started complaining about the period of the game updates. The problem isn't about just the minor updates. Blizzard still didn't rely on the mid-season updates, they promise. Most of the game studios settle their seasons upon Halloween, but Blizzard says that the mid-season will be released next 3 weeks. Here are the complaints that they came from the fan base. So links to the description box down below if you want to read the rest. But I'll still read some of this good stuff to you over here. Problem is only about... Oh, it was over here. Trust me, I know. I was totally there. Anyways, hopefully I'm still able to move on. If not, I'll leave the link in the description box if you want to read the rest of it on your own time. It's again from the Nerd Stash. like I said before. But anyways, let's keep going. Yeah, I know it says something else. Oh, here it is. Yep, Blizzard CEO watch. Yeah, it says Overwatch. Yada yada. I know. Updates on the travel. Something about it had to be faster than this. Most people are excited the midterm season balance patch to come along Halloween, and now you tell us 3 weeks later for honest, simple number changes. I feel bad for these dudes paying all this money for nothing. That's such a bitch. It's from the Reddit Overwatch thing from JD Crenshaw. Says the updates weren't that important in the beta process during the game beta process, but the game is a live service now, and developers are much more focused on it. It's unusual to see Blizzard's indifference in the game only weeks ago, as the announcement says that we didn't expect the mid-season update Halloween anymore, but we want faster updates for the future. You might get annoyed by the poor balance of this game, but you're over-obsessed with it. Or excuse me, if you're obsessed with the game these days. That's a damn shame. So overall thoughts and opinions? Overwatch has to do better, man. If they keep screwing up on this shit badly, and they're just going to lose a lot more and more in their fan base, and I don't know, might burn a hole in Blizzard Activision's pocket, which I doubt it, because the dude, not a dude Bobby Kotick, because if he's still running that whole thing over there, well, the effed up allegedly allegations that he's done, I have a feeling it's probably real, my personal opinion. Yeah, but other overall thoughts and opinions, man, don't spend your money in this game. Spend your money on something that's a lot more extra affordable. Hell, even buy the Bayonetta 3 game. I know some people say, oh, don't buy it because that girl Helena Taylor was got an unfair deal, but then found out the chick was lying. That hurts to see that, but let's go on to the next one real quick. My boy CoreyXkenshin, saying why he may or may not quit YouTube, and that ended up being a freaking April Fool's sort of video, very late April Fool's thing. So, why CoreyXkenshin deleted YouTube channels comes from his crossover 99 site. There was a lot more of a bigger what he's about, like how he started. He started in 2009. I didn't hear about him until years later. It's like 2016. Like I said, when I first heard about Leafs here in iDubbbz and Filthy Frank and all these dudes. Even John Trent, even though he was around 2007, but I didn't know about him until way later on. It says, yeah, CoreyXkenshin posted a video on October 29, 2022, announcing his departure from YouTube. He chose to wager his deal to delete his channel if he does not upload an entirety Resident Evil Village. But before October 28th, he made the intelligent decision to announce that he will remove his channel and family obligations, which is okay. He informed his audience that he must be a man of his word and his channel is acceptable for his family to have responsibilities. According to our opinions, the opposite side of Skull is completely enraged. You can break your own rules, Corey. It is acceptable to do so. Yeah, so overall thoughts is not very much to say. Like I said, I was never subscribed to this dude, but I always heard about this dude a bunch of times. Oh, and there was more here. Unless he said on purpose not to publish Resident Evil content, so he may remove his channel because he wanted to. He did not intend to submit Resident Evil content, but he believes. But he cannot truly forgive him, although usually do so. As long as Corey's channel continues on, we'll be able to be pleased to continue seeing his old videos. Corey has been our favorite YouTuber for quite some time. And the idea of him deleting his channel, no way, has him on the verge of tears. Not me, but him. This is all prank or silly thought. I won't even care. I will not be angry. I am certain at this point will have no effect. Corey has discarded his whole body of art. Yeah, but I ended up watching the video, so yeah, thoughts, views, and opinions I saw it in my own time. Hey, I even found this fool, hey, even though I'm trying to get religion and stuff involved, so, hey, believes in God and Jesus, hey, that's awesome. Absolutely kick ass, because I do too. Not an atheist or monotheist in God, but some of my subscribers might be, hey, you know what? It's fine with you, you do you, I'm going to do myself. I'm just telling you, Yashua God, my personal opinion is real. Same loose from the devil. But anyways, he's a very knowledgeable intellectual. This dude kind of reminds me of IRL version. He probably got a lot of inspiration for the Boondocks and Afro Samurai. And he likes a lot of the same anime manga shit that I grew up with. In the first 3 seasons for me, I had One Piece, and after I just got bored. But he did grow up with a lot of Dragon Ball Z and a shitload of freaking CoreyXkenshin. That's probably where he got his stuff from. And of course, I'm not surprised he wasn't a Smash Bros. Too. So, I gotta respect him for that shit, man, honestly. But if it was really going to delete his actual channel, because he ended up deleting his backup channel. So, yeah, long story short, that's what he did there. Very, very funny ass dude. I'll admit that. So, that's all I got to say for now. I'm out here. Almost 15 million subscribers, too. So, the dude, he's doing way well off. That's all I got to say for now. I'm out here. Links to the description box down below. Card time to sign. That's it. Take it easy. Oh, yeah. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen, boys and boys and parents, toxic and much. I'll see you when I see you guys today. Good night, wherever you're in the universe out there. Oh, one more other thing. I'll talk about that Black Panther thing. Some, not all, but some African American black people, they don't want freaking Caucasian white people to watch freaking Black Panther on opening day. That is insane, but the world we're freaking living in, so I'm not surprised. I'll probably talk about that and more extra news about Adriana. Check it. It says she actually was pregnant when she did that jump, unfortunately. And that's it. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, stay tuned more future content. Channel with video ministry news, animal news, Twitch feeds drama news, once in a while in the must news, and of course 3 or 4 times in a month. Reaction review segments, and that's it. Take it easy. Peace out. I'm SoundCloud. Late goodbye. See you awesome good people on the flip side. Take it easy. Stay safe. Mom, don't take the poison, and you know what to them. Hydrogel, and shit, and I'm done. Later.